you know, I rep where I'm from, but at the same time, like, it's sad because people don't always support people like they supposed to, especially from here, man. Like, I wish we was like Atlanta, bro. Like, people from down south, people from Atlanta, they ride for their people.
Not
man.
only
Like,
that, people in Atlanta, as much as they ride for their people, I went down there and them motherfuckers showed me love.
Exactly.
Like, I was like, damn, all right,
Exactly.
you know, why the fuck can't I get this at home?
Virginia
like
ain't
that?
like that at all.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
they
you know,
they ride
people,
the wave.
People stick with their cliques. Everybody roll with just their people, or people stick with who already popping. So everybody know Young Crazy. So of course Young Crazy popping.
Yep.
Everybody know, CO and
BO.
Everybody know them, you know, because
Bitch, I'm a
people
dog.
stick with who they rock with. But the thing is, if VA actually, especially the 7-5, if we actually like put all
Come
our
together.
stuff together and actually came together, then we would actually blow up way more than what we you know are. But the thing is, it's like people just be trying to hold people back, or people be hating, and we do too much hating instead of showing love to our people.
They hate until a whole bunch of people on them,
Start
and then they
rocking
try to
with them.
act
They
like
want-
they been
they
with them
been
for a
rocking
minute,
with them.
man.
This goes for y'all local blogs. This is some shit y'all need to listen to. Because as far as local blogs, a lot of local blogs for us as far as Virginia, y'all don't fuck with nobody unless y'all know them niggas. And I know this personally because I know niggas that y'all know. And y'all know these niggas. This is how I know this shit. And it's I don't take it as anything because personally that's how the game is. Once you YK Osiris actually said this shit the other day. I don't know if y'all seen the video where he was like, niggas ain't gonna fuck with you until you popping. And that's fucked up and that's sad as fuck, but that's how it is around here. Like, it's a young nigga I know that's Classic Marquis or Mark, I don't know if I'm saying your name right. Apologize. You still getting a shout out. Classic fucking is more of a conscious rapper. And he's been making music, and I follow a lot of people in the area as a local artist. I pay attention to the local scene just out of like me seeing who competition is and who I actually think is a really, respectable artist.
Right.
He's one of those people I've been looking at for the past like 2 years, paying attention to what he's doing. And it took one of our local blogs 2 years to finally notice that this nigga's been doing more streams than all the niggas you've been posting that you fuck with. And that's sad, because this motherfucker, I can go on his shit, and I'm sure he's got 100,000 last year. But you don't want to post him because what? He ain't a street artist. He's not, like, and that's, everybody else ain't riding his dick, and that's really fucking stupid to me.
Yeah, it's a fact.
That is really stupid to me. Like, regardless, you should embrace talent, because you never know who you're putting out there.
Right.
A lot of people are putting out there. Not to say that they won't be at the hiatus, but I've seen people that people have been paying attention to for 5+ years and nowhere. This is a group up in Northern Virginia. I know that, you know what I'm saying? They got their little, you know what I'm saying, their likes, they got their 10K on fucking Instagram, but nothing else to show for it. You know what I'm saying? No label deal, no motherfucking distribution deal, no, you know what I'm saying? Nothing to really solidify their name. You know what I mean? Except for everybody around here knows you.
Yep.
That's cool and all, but there's motherfuckers that are reaching outside of Virginia, which is like, what's his name? The dude who signed with Airwave Music. I can't remember his name. He just signed with Pusha T. It's like Kari 1K or something like that. The kid actually had a nice fan base though before they signed him. He had 22 something K on Instagram and was reaching.
Pusha T just
he was reaching outside of Virginia. Like, it was like, yo, you had to fuck with this kid regardless if he was a street rapper or not. You just had to. He was grabbing that much energy. But he said, fuck where he was at. Fuck Petersburg. He said, fuck that shit. I'm gonna get it outside of it. And then they really gravitated to this nigga and was really riding. And I'm like, bro, it shouldn't have took that. It shouldn't take that. And not in Virginia. Like, when we really are a melting pot of versatility.
So much.
Like, yo, you can get everything in Virginia. Like, a lot of places when you hear Chicago, what do you think of?
Shoot.
Thinking that shit, you thinking of drill.
Drilling.
You know what I'm saying? You thinking of drill. Like, you thinking
definitely.
New York, you thinking of Pop Smoke, Bobby, you know what I'm saying? You thinking of them niggas. You think of LA, kind of gives you a mixed vibe.
Hyphy.
You know what I'm saying? You get the
Yeah.
Ivy, you get those, you know what I mean? You got that YG, you know what I'm saying? Blueface, you thinking of them niggas. When it breaks down, you get a couple of those, you know, those Kendricks, the fucking Sir, it's another nigga from Compton that just got signed. He did the fucking rhythm and flow show.
Yeah, D-Smoke.
Yeah, I got to see them when I was at the Soul Train Awards. He
Inglewood.
performed Sir. Yeah, straight from Inglewood. But it's like those motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, are prevalent in Virginia. Like, we've got all of that and some, especially in the 757.
Exactly.
Alone, the 757 could I don't give a fuck about anything else in Virginia. The 757 alone, I know we could go track for track with anybody.
That's a fact.
And there's not a person up and down the coast right now that can fuck with us.
That's a fact.
They just don't show the love to us, man. It's sad.
Yes, let's get into these questions.
Get it.
First off, huh?
You ain't asking me about my exes.
No, I can do that like that, man. First off, what platforms is this music dropping and what day? If you got one.
It's not a set date.
Right.
I wanted to set the day for May 1st.
May 1st?
But with it being like, what's it, like 5 more days to the 1st? I don't think the mixing is going to be finished by then. So the plan is the end of May. May 30th.
Okay.
May 30th is when that's going to drop. All platforms. I already have some stuff on Apple Music and Spotify, things like that. You just got to look up Quay. KWE.
KWE.
Yeah, you'll find it. And there's some weird ass African dude that pops up under my shit. It's my page. I don't know why. That's not me. But it'll be on everything. Everything. SoundCloud too. If you ain't fucking with it, you don't feel like paying that $9.99. It'll be on SoundCloud.
Okay, so only on SoundCloud. That's the only platform at the moment.
Hell no. Right now, it's not the only platform that I'm using now. SoundCloud, I do have something on. I do have some things on SoundCloud, and I've got other stuff on Apple Music. So
okay. Where you from, bro? Are you from the 7-5?
I'm from Phoebus.
Okay.
I'm from Phoebus.
MPVA.
MPVA. I'm born in Centera. Moved to 12.
too,
came
bro.
back.
Word? Yeah.
Hey.
2001.
Oh my god.
I'm young.
This nigga couldn't even report live from the 9-9. Nigga, damn. Damn.
Okay, so what influenced the album?
Besides for Kanye,
Mm-hmm.
everything that I went through in life in the past 5 years, like, a lot of people don't notice I speak on it in the album, but I do have a daughter, and it was a lot going on between 2013. Yeah, between 2013 and like 2018, because I moved to Georgia in 2018 and was gone for a year. I just got back in December of 2019. So everything that I went through in life, from being fucking broke, when I was up, when I was down, when I was fucking, troubles with my baby mother, troubles with whatever, just money troubles, life troubles, just the stress of life, not knowing what I wanted to be, not knowing who I wanted to be, what I wanted to do, not having any type of direction. Like, that's the inspiration for what the project is and where it came from.
Okay. I was gonna ask you what was your favorite song off the album, but you let me know as soon as it ended.
The favorite song was the last track.
Yeah.
It was the last track.
Me too.
Yeah.
That was the one that clicked for me. It was other ones too, like the one with you and your team. They killed that too, definitely.
Yeah. That's probably gonna be two of the ones that I probably promote the most. Those are probably gonna be the first 2 videos I shoot off of the project.
Okay.
We got videos coming.
What was your favorite song off the album, though? Side note.
I'm gonna have to go with the last one. What's the last one called?
Fucking Lose Yourself.
Lose Yourself. Yeah. I'm gonna have to say that's my favorite, just because like it was a crazy way to like just end the project, and I'm big on like finishes, because you can start off hard, and if your first 2 songs was crazy, or your first 3 songs was crazy, and the last 3 was whack, then it's going.
It's a dead project at that point.
It's going to automatically make people forget about the fact that the first 3 was hard. So I like the way that you finished that, and then I like I said, I like the way that you switched it up, because how you was talking about how you feel like you really can sing, you still did it. You
Definitely
still
did.
added that.
You
energy.
didn't
And it
do
sounded
that,
good.
bro. I actually
And it
liked
sounded
it.
good. Like, had you
Definitely.
not said that, I would have just rocked with it. Like, I
Word,
might have been like,
you
oh,
would
he
have
doesn't
not
sing.
thought
I
of
would have
it.
just listened to it.
Yeah.
So that was dope in itself. And then isn't the last one the one that you said you did? Did you have production? No, you didn't.
No,
have
it was the one
production.
before that.
It was
Yeah, it was the one before that. The one before that was the one I
But
produced.
still, I like what he did with that. Like especially like the ending, how he like cleaned it out. Like how like the way that the whole beat was flowing throughout the song when he switched it up. It was just crazy track, and all of them was crazy.
Word.
But that one I would definitely say is probably my favorite.
Yeah.
Just because, like I said, I'm the type I like listening to lyrics. I like listening to what you're talking about. It's not always about a beat for me. I love dope beats,
Word.
but I also like listening to what you're talking about. Because for me, if you ain't talking about nothing but you got a dope beat, I'm not gonna listen to it. It got to be both.
Yeah.
And you had that in that, and even though that wasn't a turn up song, the beat was still crazy.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm just like really into music, so I look at different things, I pay attention to different things. So for me, that one was just like a fire track.
Appreciate that. That was one. I'm telling you, that shit almost made me tear up when I was
Oh,
making
yeah,
this shit.
yeah.
Just because of what I don't feel like a lot of people take that subject matter into consideration when they're making a song. Like you'll get people like Dolph who will touch on certain things and be like, yeah, like Boosie. Like I will give Boosie his credit. Not even gonna discredit Boosie real quick. Boosie is, a street artist that'll take his time to put some real shit in the music. And it's rare that I say that about somebody who's a street artist, but that nigga made me really listen and dive into Boosie's catalog, and it's some shit that you'd be like, okay, this motherfucker's giving some soul. Like he was talking about selling crack to his uncle. He was talking about, you know what I'm saying, like Boosie's been through some real shit, and he don't even have to bring up the cancer shit or the death row shit. Like it's the other stories that he tends to incorporate into his music. When people don't do that, they just talking about like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, I had guns, nigga, I had the pack, I had the crack, I had the Yoda, it didn't matter, nigga, I had it all. Like I could do that, but it's not gonna touch people the same way. It's not gonna touch people the same way. Like if I blew off of that, I wouldn't be happy with myself, because then after a point I wouldn't be able to do what I do now as an artist. You wouldn't be able to when you switch up and you go from, like that's why people like don't listen to Tory Lanez street music. But if you listen to Tory Lanez, he's got the street music. You know what I'm saying? He's got that shit, but you're not knowing Tory Lanez for that. You probably know him for the chick stick.
I got you.
You know what I mean? So it's like with this I really wanted to stay in my lane and not step out of it. That's why I said it was so many tracks in between making this that it was like I stepped out of my lane a couple times to figure out where I wanted to be.
So what emotions do you think you showed throughout the tape? Like overall, like which ones do you think was like the biggest one?
Struggle. Hands down. Struggle was definitely the biggest emotion I wanted to, not even wanted to display. I felt like I did display like a good amount of like what I went through anyway. I can't speak on anybody else's situations or lives, but as far as what I went through in life, I felt like that's what I wanted to really, really like start to bring out more, and that's what I want to do with each of these projects is a little bit more of my life, because as an artist, I feel like it's a lot easier for people to receive you if they understand you.
Word.
You know what I mean? Like if you look at somebody like a fucking Lil Pump, you're like, okay, I hate this little asshole. There's nothing about this kid that I can be like, I can rock with. For me personally, there's people out there that's like, I fucking love Lil Pump. I'm like, bro, this kid went to Harvard and be rapping about all the shit that I actually grew up on. Like, I don't respect that shit. Like,
he actually didn't go to Harvard though. That was a fake. That was BS.
That was bullshit.
That was BS.
Oh, where
it was a joke.
It was a joke.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I honestly, I think he dropped. I think he actually dropped out of like grade school. I think he stopped going to school and started rapping for real.
So well, that's a little bit more respectable.
Yeah,
that's a little bit more. So I give you that. If that's what the fuck it is, I fuck with you a little bit more, Punk. I fuck with you a little bit more. But if that's not what it is, and you really went to Harvard.
No, he didn't go to Harvard. He like semi stupid. Like,
no, I mean, I don't know about semi. I don't know about semi. I'm there with you though, but I could party with niggas like him. Niggas like him, I could fucking turn up with all fucking day. We can do whatever you want to do. But when it comes to me sitting down and really like taking this person serious, though,
Right.
you know, that's really hard to do. You know, when you take somebody serious, like Meek Mill, shit he raps about, you take Meek Mill serious, regardless of anything that motherfucker's done publicly. Outside of publicly, you know that motherfucker's been about his shit. You know what I'm saying? He's certified.
He progressed too.
Yeah, and he not even progressed. Progression can be anything. Like, all right, so when I think of progression, you know, you can be a drug dealer and make progression. You can be selling an ounce this week and be selling a P. That's progression. What Meek Mill did was evolution. He was something and turned himself into something else. He went from being this street nigga to being a mogul. That's Jay-Z status in my book. Like, I mean, even if you ain't got $1 billion, you went from being this nigga who might have been a street legend, whatever. You just went from being a street nigga to being, you know what I'm saying, a straight mogul businessman. You know, you got governors and shit like that, like in your pocket at this point. That's evolution in my eyes.
How long would you say it take you to make a song, bro?
It depends. Like, it depends. Like, I can hear something right away and I can make something in like 20 minutes, 10 minutes, real fast. You know what I'm saying? That the booted jump. The one that was going up that whiskey, get zooted and booted. I love my little bitch. I gotta get to that bag. That shit. I made that shit in like 30 minutes. Like, that was real quick. I wonder, I probably did that in like an hour. Like, a lot of the songs were made fast with the exception of the last song. The song that I produced, I made that on the spot, because with producing, how you were saying, I wanted to touch on that. You were saying, like, for an artist, that seems like it'd be hard to do. For me, it was so much easier, because when I'm creating the beat, I'm already thinking of what I'm writing. I'm gonna write to this already. Like, so as I'm making the tune, I'm already like, ooh, I know what I'm going to do. I already knew what I was gonna put to paper. So while I passed the computer to my mans to do the other parts, I told you I produced that with him. When I passed it to him, he's making a beat and I was already writing. So I had finished by the time he was finished doing that, I had already had it written, and then we just tracked it out, and boom, it was done. So a lot of stuff be like when I feel it. But the last song, when I found the beat, it was March of last year. I found that March of last year. And I've been listening to the beat for fucking all year, and I just wrote to it 3 weeks ago. And I went to the studio the day after I had wrote it, because I've been trying to write to it for that whole year, and it took me a whole year to write, like, put words to that. So, like, that's probably the longest I've sat on something, but it all depends. And the majority would be quick, but for something that I feel like that, it took a minute.
Okay. Alright, my last question, I don't know if he got anything, but mine would be, if you could make a song with any artist-wise, male and female, who would it be?
Kanye. Oh, wait, Dead or Alive?
Either one. I'll let you pick.
Dead or Alive? Biggie. Dead or Alive? Biggie. Alive? Kanye. Because if I can get Kanye to produce some shit for me and get on it, it's a wrap. And I got some samples I need cleared by that motherfucker, because I get this song. So yeah, I need him in a room one time. Just one time. Kanye would be it.
The female.
Female? See, I can't do female because that's going to get me in trouble, because female-wise, I'm just going to be trying to hit. Like, in all honesty. But if it's going to be somebody, like, musically, like, I would, like, stay away from, like, I just want you on a track, it'd be LMA.
Okay.
LMA is, like, yeah, LMA.
That's a bomb right there.
That would be a crazy track.
Actually,
too.
that last track is actually raw. So that last track has a singer on it. It has a female vocalist on it.
I heard you say that at the start of it. I didn't know though.
Yeah, nah, I didn't play it. It's unmixed. It sounds really
That's
bad.
fine.
I'll play it for you
That's
after,
fine.
but it's
Okay.
really, it's unmixed.
See, it's crazy by itself, so I know it's gonna be crazy when she throw that vocalist.
Yeah, and she, when I tell you Shorty can sing her ass off, yeah, she did her thing on this track.
She local?
Yeah, she local. Norfolk. Fucking, what's her real name? Fuck, I can't think of her name right now. I think it's like Clay Earth Magic, something like that. She's from Virginia Beach. Shout out to her. She did her thing on that track. I hit her up and she returned it to me in like 24 hours. I hit her up and she was like, yeah, I need you on this. She was like, oh, I got you. Sent it back, and then like next morning I woke up, she was like, hey, what you think? I was like, shit. Let me wake up first. You know what I mean? Let me wake up. I looked at her and was like, oh my God, yeah. Like even with a rough mix, it's gonna be something dope. It might be some actual more features on the song on the tape because of I built it to where every song, like I said, was short. It was for attention span reasons and just in case
somebody else.
Yeah, like say it starts building and I start getting momentum with it. I wanted to be like, okay, I could reach out to Crazo and be like, hey, I got these views on this song. I want to remix it, and I think it'll do more numbers at this point. Boom. You know, I can send it off to this person. Or I got this, you know, like fucking, I don't know, one of the... Wonder is something with the dude who was singing at the end. Him, it's more to that beat. So it would be like, all right, if somebody else wants to throw something in there later on down the road, I could get him on it. That's how I pretty much wanted to structure every song for attention span and if I want to get somebody on it later on down the road. Make it pop a little bit more.
Alright, I just wanted to say, like I said, bro, you definitely gotta send us the link, you know, to that so that we can listen to that and let us know, you know, when you are about to drop so that, you know, he can let, you know, the people know like this where you need to go, you know, this is when it's dropping.
We'll be on top of it too.
Oh yeah, but like I said, bro, when we first came here, like I don't never like, you know, put like nothing on nobody. So like I ain't think whether you was gonna be better, you was gonna be good. But what I will say is I wasn't expecting what we got. Like you know, I didn't know how you was gonna sound, but I definitely did like think that, you know, it's probably gonna be like, you know, maybe some hype music, probably, you know, like different tracks, but they all sound similar, you know, something like that. But you definitely gave us something completely different than what we thought we was gonna get. Like, you know, it was so much versatility. I like the way, you know, the production is. You know, you got somebody producing you that's crazy. Lyrics is nice. I like the little additions, the way you switch it up, you know, with your flow and with what you're talking about in your music. It's like an overall dope ass artist, man. So like, you just gotta keep grinding, keep working, keep pushing. We definitely promote you. And I just hope like you keep blowing. I hope you keep going, bro. Because I want to see everybody win. I want to see everybody succeed. Like I said, that's how I move, man. Like I'm the type I like putting my people on. Because I feel like we all supposed to support each other. That way we all can get to the next level. Because I ain't stingy. I ain't trying to get there by myself. Like I feel like it's enough room for all of us out there. Especially, you know, with all these other people that's doing it. Like I said, like, you know, Atlanta, they coming crazy. Like everybody that's hot right now is from Atlanta. Like when you look at the charts, the majority of what you gonna see is Atlanta artists, man.
Thug, Future, like
Migos.
It's just Migos, like it's just going. It's
all of them, bro. Like it's Atlanta, you know, and I'm trying to put VA up there like that. And you definitely putting yourself where you gonna be able to do that. Like I'm gonna say right now, no, you know, like I said, no disrespect to nobody or whatever, but from what I heard, and I ain't even heard your catalog like that, you definitely in my top 5, you know, VA artists, especially for the people that I know. And I don't know if you know my boy Zach Thousand.
No, I don't think so.
Bro, you definitely need to check on his music. Like search him on Apple Music, search him on SoundCloud. Crazy artist, and y'all got a lot of similarities. Y'all rap different, and y'all music is different, but y'all talking about similar things, and both of y'all put y'all all into y'all music. Like you can really feel it, and like y'all some crazy artists. And I feel like if y'all can get on the track together, that'd be crazy. He from this area too, Newport News, so definitely look him up. But like I said, I'm just trying to, you know, put everybody on, and I'm gonna definitely keep, you know, promoting your music. Like it's Quay, KWE, Suave, DJ Suave, all that. But I'm definitely looking forward to, you know, seeing you do some bigger things in the future. And I like how you not one of those type who, you know, trying to like, you know, not, you know, work with other people, or you want to stay in your box and stay stuck to, you know, your people and stuff like that. You want to venture out and you want to, you know, help other people get on too. Like I respect that, because that's how I move. And just like with me, like, and it's another thing, matter of fact, this is for you and for y'all. If you're an artist out there and you trying to, you know, do something, you local, you in the area, you from the 7-5. I don't know if you know, y'all should though. One of the biggest, you know, production artists out here, Deddy Mobucks.
Yeah. Come on.
Okay. So My boy, shout out Wavey Dave, did the cap by the way, VA. My boy Wavey Dave, y'all can follow him at underscore True Vibes. That's underscore TRUVIBEZ. Also at Wavey Dave, because him and Deddy Mobucks is teaming up and they doing this basically like a. Basically, they trying to get, you know, somebody from the 757 area, and they doing a free video challenge. So basically, you tell them what you do, artist-wise, whether you're a musical artist, you're a regular artist, you know, you draw, you paint, whatever type of art you do. It don't matter what it is. You could be a DJ, you could be a model, hookah girl, bartender, cook, barber, you could do, you know, your own clothing brand, you could be a host, you could do maintenance, you could be a janitor, accessories, whatever, trainer, whatever. It really don't matter. Like, whatever you do, if you're passionate about what you do and you really want to, you know, get your stuff put out there, my boy is working with Deddy Mobucks, and they doing a free video for anybody who want to do it, but they picking one person. So what you got to do is, you got to enter into the free video challenge. You got to go to at underscore TRUVIBEZ. That's at True Vibes. And they putting out, y'all got to send in a video of yourself telling who you are, what you do, and basically telling them your passion, what it is that you do, why you do it, and then also telling what you're trying to do with that. How is this music video going to help you? How is them giving you this production going to help you advance, and what are you going to do to make sure that you advance with that? And if any, like I said, if any of y'all know who Deddy Mobucks is, y'all know this is big. He does everything visual wise in this area, for real, for real. When CNU basketball games, artists, like,
you name him,
all that.
You name a big artist, he
Young
did it.
Crazy videos, he do all that, and he's nice with it. So definitely look into that. They doing a free music video, a free commercial, but you gotta follow at Deddy Mobucks, follow at underscore True Vibes, and the qualifications for it is you gotta post and comment under the True Vibes page on Instagram, tag 3 people, and then you gotta let me see. Yeah, follow Deddy Mobucks, follow underscore True Vibes, follow at Wavey Dave, that's WAVEYDAVE. And then under the True Vibes Instagram, you gotta tag 3 people, post who you are, post your at, and then the winner is gonna be picked on May 5th. So you gotta do it soon, cause
Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, y'all got, let me see, about 8 days, 8-9 days. So y'all gotta do it fast. And then they're gonna be picking the winner, so they're gonna be looking at the videos, looking at who in there and stuff like that. And like I said, man, y'all just gotta be on it, and you gotta be serious about what you do. So if it's a passion of yours and you really need this, go ahead and go under that. And like I said, they doing anybody, so you don't even gotta be a rapper, you don't gotta be a singer, none of that. Whatever you do, if you're passionate about it, go under there and do that. Cause this is a big deal right here. And I just, you know, I'm trying to spread the love. I'm trying to spread, you know, letting people know, like, you know, what's going on. And it's a big thing that's going on right now. And my man hit me up. He was like, if you know anybody that might need this, might want to do this, hit him up. So I felt like this is the perfect, you know, platform for me to do it. I let my man know. But as y'all can see, I'm not just trying to hold off and just give it strictly to him. I'm trying to let any of y'all who trying to do this get it. So all y'all need to put in for, because you never know who they gonna pick. We don't know who they gonna pick, you know. Right. So you must have an up and coming business or project with some type of finished project, like you got. Comment below on the post. You're gonna see it on the True Vibes page. It's gonna say Free Vibes Video Challenge, and you comment under the post, True Vibes. Tag 3 people. Create a story post explaining your motivation for your passion, and tag at True Vibes and at Deddy Mobucks. Reward is a free high quality HD promotion video, music video or commercial, informational, and, you know, promotion social media content. So that's big.
Especially with Deddy Mo. And this is coming from somebody who ain't worked with him and know about him. I told y'all, I pay attention to everything.
Yeah. So,
Deddy's one of them niggas.
So, make sure that y'all do that. And if y'all don't believe what I'm talking about, check his catalog. Go to Deddy Mo Bucks on Instagram. That's DEDDYMOBUCKKS at Deddy Mo Bucks. He from VA too, and he does all of big video, all that type of stuff for this area. You know, he's big in the 7-5. So y'all make sure y'all go do that if that's something that y'all trying to do. I just wanted to plug that in, plug my man in, plug in my boy Wavey Dave. He does do his own brand. It's called At True Vibes. That's why he doing the thing with Deddy Mo Bucks. This is one of the hats. If y'all see the hands, the VA. So this is one of his pieces. He got shirts, he got hoodies, he got jackets, he got all that. You know, he doing the whole thing. So that's real big.
Better sponsor this man.
Yeah, I'm working with him.
Better sponsor this man.
If you need a DJ, hit me. Hit my boy Tay from 757, my little brother.
If you need a performer,
I can DJ an event. Of course, we can't do nothing right now because of this whole coronavirus stuff going on. But once all this, clear up, y'all can check me out too because I'm a up and coming DJ. Nice. But I'm doing my thing with that. There's a DJ Suave, by the way. And you can check my Instagram. I'm gonna be posting some videos soon so y'all can see like what I'm working with. But that's at Suave SUAVE_SATYR. So yeah.
Close out.
We about to close this out, man. I appreciate you for being in the vid for sure, man. Like, you ain't gonna really see too many people out here that is dropping a mixtape or even an album that's just gonna be like, oh, I'm cool with whoever be like, hey, I got some people, they want to shoot a vid with you feel me? Like, you expressing music that you got closed in for not other people to see. So I'm going to cut some of that stuff out so too many people can't see everything. Yeah. But definitely, sneak peeks, definitely, they going to see a little something, man. Yeah. I promise you, there's going to be a good amount of people that's going to check you out.
Man, I appreciate y'all having
no doubt,
bro. For real, bro. I appreciate y'all for real listening to the music. I mean, for me as an artist, like having people, even want to take the time to be like, let me listen. Because as you said, when you got here, you're like, oh man, you didn't expect nothing, but you didn't expect much. So it's like for somebody to come and really just listen to my whole project, listen to everything I have, I appreciate that more than anything. You know what I'm saying? Like that's you know what I'm saying, that's huge for me. You know what I mean? The ears me more, and to have somebody really, take the time to actually listen to it and give their feedback is even more. You know what I mean? And y'all hit every point that I was trying to, get out there to people. So I hope y'all, see this and listen to it and like, oh man, this kid actually put his all into this.
Word. And they will, for sure. Somebody will. If they don't, and then they just gonna hop along the wagon.
They gonna ride the wave. It'll come. You'll see me, and I won't be.
And again, for all y'all artists out there, make sure that y'all pay attention to this video though, because you can learn a lot from this. All of us, we up and coming, and we, just doing our thing in this. He, just starting his YouTube. I'm just starting to DJ. Well,
he probably get on point.
Yeah,
I'm getting on point.
He's been doing this, but he's
still up and
trying
coming.
to, up and coming, and get his career started. But just because somebody up and coming don't mean that they don't got knowledge and don't mean that they don't know nothing. Mm-hmm. Because everybody who is doing something now, the Kanye West, the Jay-Z's, the Beyonce's, they started from somewhere and they was up and coming too. And you don't gotta take my advice, you don't gotta take nothing from me, but I hope that you can get something from this video and you pay attention, because as you can see with that, you don't never want to stay in a box. You want to make sure that you stepping outside of your box and you doing something that ain't nobody else doing. Or if you're not doing something that ain't nobody else doing, if you're doing something like somebody else, you're making it your own. And you also got to be creative with it. You got to do different things. And if you paid attention to this man project when he was listening to the songs, he switched it up. He did things differently. He was very versatile in his music, which is important, especially now, because people, as much as people act like they want to hear the same thing over and over again, they don't want to hear the same thing over and over again, because yeah, the baby can do what he doing, but if somebody else that come out sound like just like the baby, they not gonna listen to him because the baby already got that. So you can't try to step on his toes because he already got too much of a platform. So ain't nobody gonna come try to listen to the babies. There ain't no point in it.
Right.
He already got that. So you need to create your own sound, create your own flow, create your own style. And that's not even just with music. That's with anything that you do. Because I do clothes too. You know, so if whatever you got going for yourself, whatever you got going for yourself, you got to make sure that you stepping out and you doing something different than what everybody else doing. Make sure that you being versatile with your music, and you really just trying to do different things, and you not one trick pony. Because if you keep doing the same thing over and over again, people gonna get tired of it. They're gonna get used to it. They're gonna already know what you got coming. They're gonna already know what you're doing. They're gonna already know what flow you coming with. They're gonna already know what punch you gonna say, because everybody's talking about similar things. If you keep on saying the same thing, or you saying what everybody else already said, if it rhyme with it, people gonna be able to catch what you about to say before. That's what you don't want, because if your music ain't banging like that and people just rocking with it just for the beat, then people not gonna listen to you just because it's basic. You know, you gotta make sure that you're doing things differently and you switching up and you being, you know, creative and different with what you got going on, because, you know, we all different in our own way, but being different is what makes you stand out and what makes people want to listen to you, because you got something that don't nobody else got. And that's how people blow anyway. So just make sure that y'all really, you know, taking that from this video. And if you ain't learned nothing else, just make sure that if you are a musical artist and you got something coming out, you want to make sure that you're doing something different.
Man. We still going, but yeah, we closing out, man. Patience is the key to success. Don't ever let nobody tell you can't do nothing, because you can. Believe in yourself. It's your boy Tay from the 757. I got my boy Quay, and I got my big bro Shanti with me, and my other big bro right here, Zeke. Even though he in the cut, man.
You know what I'm saying? Man behind the plans.
Definitely. I need y'all to do me one more favor before we close out. Either for the girls, y'all can say thanks, Zeke, or for the dudes, y'all can say appreciate it, bro. And I'm out, man.